and so on. Now, let's move on to the other thing, the crypto chaos. Okay, because which one do I want to show you? I'm going to show you this right here. I want you to write this down or remember this because I want you to check this out when you get a chance. Okay. Coinmarketcap.com allows you to look at cryptocurrency prices 24 hours, 7 days, and then you can click on them. You can watch their daily last 7 days charts and so on. Okay. Here's what I'm going to throw out to you about crypto. I have been extremely skeptical of crypto and any kind of this kind of currency because it's mislabeled as a currency. I've come to realize that it is probably the most incredible asset protection thing you can ever get your hands on, let alone the potential for investment slash trading. Okay. And I want to go solo on because I got something I got to talk to you about. I wrote this down on one of my notepads. Okay. I want you to hear, I want you to listen to this. Okay. So many people out there are looking for ways to increase their income, right? That's why I do a home business. That's why from my home businesses of my network marketing career has taught me to learn marketing skills, which people, I actually get hired out to do those kind of things. So I got an income stream there. You see what I'm saying? But what do you do with that money once you make it? And how do you get your money to make babies? Because here's something that I wrote down that I thought that I have this training I'm going to show you in a second, but I wrote some stuff down from this training I learned that was pretty good. And this is not a networking company, by the way. I'm not trying to pitch you on a crypto MLM or anything like that, or any company that's affiliated with one. In 2010, I'm going to show you an 8-year thing to get you to open your mind if you have not taken a good look at this. In 2010 to 2018, so that's what we're comparing, the dollar, which is what they call a fiat currency. Fiat currency means that it has to be backed up by something. Well, we all know here in the United States specifically that there is nothing right now besides hope and a prayer that's backing the money supply. It is going to crash. It is going to crash. You can't print trillions of dollars and give it away out of thin air and think that it has value. People are becoming wise to that. So the value of the dollar is going to continually go down just like it always has. That's called inflation. But listen to this. A dollar in 2010 was worth $1. In 2018, a dollar was worth $1, but its value had dropped 9% because of inflation, right? Now it's dropped even more because of inflation. Gold, which most people consider, you have to ask yourself this, is gold an investment or is it asset protection? If you go look at the 100 years of gold, I'm not sure I would get on the side of it being an investment, but more of an asset protection. Same as silver, okay? But I'm going to use gold as a stat. In 2010, an ounce coin, an ounce or whatever, 1 ounce of gold was worth $1,255. In 2018 is worth $1,355, $1,355. It went up 8% in 8 years. It went up 8%. Ready for this one? Prepare for this. Bitcoin in 2010, which was hyped up and everybody thought that it was probably a fad. In 2010, we are now in 2021. Bitcoin was 1 penny. In 2018, it was $4,000.01. That was a 40 million% increase. 40 million% increase. If you've heard those stories of people that have made hundreds of millions of dollars in crypto, they're true. There are people that have done that. Okay. But here's what you don't understand. And I'm going to show you some charts here real quick, is that technology is moving all of us to digital currency. Okay. Everybody's aware of that, right? You have a smartphone. And in most cases, you don't have to even use your credit card anymore. You can just take your phone and scan it on stuff, right? Okay. What's happening too is because the world is interconnected digitally, people have come up with other ways to circumvent, not necessarily destroy, but to circumvent corruption that is happening with things that can be manipulated, such as fiat currency, banking systems, right? Like I just had to cash a check. I had to write a check from one bank account to another just so I could, because I wanted to just transfer money, right? It took like 7 days, and my wife had to call in like 4 times to figure out why it was on hold. Had the money here. All I want to do is put it here. Took 7 days, and the bank probably used that money for whatever they were doing, right? You're getting maybe 1 or 2% on your money if you leave it in a bank account in a CD. How pathetic, right? But what's also what happened with what digital currency is there's this thing, okay, and I'm not going to get detailed on, you can look it up, called blockchain. Basically, blockchain is a digital ledger that can't be cheated upon, that follows all transactions through all these things, and it's connecting these things, okay? And here's the thing. What's happening, and I want to show you this. Now I'm going to show you this right here. I'm going to go back to, I gotta go show you the screen. Duh. Let me go on here, solo off, and that one. Okay. So it should be up. I'm going to show you Bitcoin real quick. This is going to rock your world. Okay. If you click on Coin Market Cap, what's cool is you can go through and you can look at it. Bitcoin right now is worth $54,000 for what they call coin. Here's the misconception about people, specifically people my age and older, is you look at that number and think, I don't have $54,000 to invest. What cryptocurrency allows you to do is what they call fractional investing. Fractional, meaning because it's digital, you can buy $5 today worth of Bitcoin and the value is XYZ, right? What you have to look at if you're going to get into this market is study percentages. Study percentages, but I want to show you something. Okay. In the last day, this is the chart for Bitcoin. Look at the volume. 40 billion, right? 40 billion today. 40 billion today. Look at this. Steadily going up. Okay. 7 days, I think it's down, right? That's why the chart's red. So it's down from its high up here, right? But here's what I want to show you. 1 month, fairly even. 3 months, up a little, right? Look at the 1 year chart, right? A year ago today, Bitcoin was, let me see here. I got it. A year ago today, Bitcoin is up over 500. And I got this on my website. Bitcoin is up over 584% in the last 12 months. 584%. That means that if somebody invested right here, they bought $5, $50, 500,000 and did nothing but disappear, right? In value, that thing would have gradually gone like this up to here, and percentage value wise, that 1,000 would have multiplied by that percentage. You can't get returns. Look at, and I'm going to go back to here. And hopefully I'm keeping you on here. Is anybody getting this? You guys, just to me, it's mind boggling. Okay. I want to talk to you about this one right here. This is the one that I think is going to, and I'm not making any predictions, or I'm definitely not a financial guy, but Ethereum. Let me explain what Ethereum is, because they all have really weird names, right? Ethereum is basically what is doing all the transactions of crypto worldwide. It's kind of like the internet web. Okay. Now, I know you can see me good because I can see myself here on here. I heard that the internet was a fad because I was old enough to remember when it was starting to come out. I remember when people in my network marketing business would tell me to stay off of Facebook, that it was a fad and it was a waste of time. You have to remember this. The internet completely changed the way we do things by a billionfold. But Crypto today is going to be bigger. And you know why? Because the internet did not have the internet to grow it and make people aware of it. It evolved slowly as it exponentially grew. Crypto is exponentially going to grow at light speed due to the fact that we're already interconnected and people can see this. This is just stuff. Check out the percentage growth on, I'm going to go one day, gained a little bit back. Like I hopefully some of you that are into this stuff got the discounts of the sale that went on last week. But you see how this goes. And I'm going to show you some trends too, by the way. 1 month, right? Went up. 3 months. Look at this. Staying steady. Look at that from 1 year ago. Right here, 1 year ago was around $234 right here. So a year ago, and I pulled that up. Remember I pulled that up? Ethereum is up over 1,100% in 12 months. If you put $1,000 into that, $500, $5, right? What? Look at that, and did nothing. You see what I'm saying? Okay, and I'm not gonna hit all these, but XRP, same thing, 483%. Stellar, and all of these do specific things on what they call the blockchain and mining. 600%, 2,500%. Dogecoin, the meme, and I want to joke about this, but I'm going to tell you where things are going, in my opinion. Dogecoin grew in 12 months 11,000%. 11,000%. Okay. Now here's the thing. Dogecoin is based around a dog meme. That's for real. But here's what I need you to remember and think about down the road is that many, many things already right now are being what they called tokenized. Tokenized means that they're taking physical things such as memes, such as art, such as, and probably going to be really big, really fast, real estate, and they're creating it, they're tokenizing it so that people all over the world, which is what you're seeing here, can participate in it and buy fractional pieces of it, because you can, but the thing is about these things, the difference between a fiat currency and a crypto, just in a nutshell, is because with fiat right now, they're printing money and it's not backed by anything, which is why it's going to continually lose its value to the point that it will eventually just disappear. It's inevitable. You can't just keep doing this. Whereas this stuff like Bitcoin, Ethereum, they have finite amounts of like the coin that's going to be out there that somebody can participate in. All right. So I know I went really far on that, but I want to show you something else. One more thing. There's also another website called tradingview.com, which is kind of cool. Does the same thing, but here you can actually chart stuff. If you click on the chart, you can actually see, like right here, you can see the day, 5 days, whatever. But I'm going to show you something real quick. What's happening in the markets. And let's go out a little. When in doubt, zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. A lot of people will get in and hold. That's called investing. But if you learn how to multiply this by trading, I'm going to show you the training that I bought that I thought was fantastic. Is if you look, watch this. You see how it goes up, 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 down, and but it's kind of level off, and then all of a sudden it spikes, and then it basically gives up 50%. Then it levels off, levels off, levels off. Then it spikes and basically gives off 50%. Then it levels off, levels off, levels off. Then it spikes and gives off 50%. Right? This is the 6 month. Look at the year to date and tell me if you see any other trends. See this? It's doing the exact same thing right here. It spikes, levels off, gives 50%, right? In little tiny increments. Goes up, gives up 50%. Goes up, gives up about 50%. Goes up, gives up 50%. Levels off, gives up 50%. But look at the trend lines that are going up. What people don't understand is if you learn how to read these, which is what I got to learn. You don't have to wait for the percentages annually. you can start hitting these things daily, weekly, monthly, that kind of thing. All right, so let me show you something real quick, and then I got to move on because I still got one other thing I wanted to cover. But if you go to MikeHealyTraining.com, you click on trainings, there's a crypto training that I pulled from these guys that are experts in it, that have been doing it for a while. I absolutely loved it. It was the best training I did. Okay, you can go there and just click on that. Okay, so what did I want to show you? I wanted to talk to you about one more thing. I'm gonna go face to face with you real quick. All right, is anybody else's mind just blown at that stuff?